Me absolutely destroying my body in the gym while she has another man's kids on her face. What the fuck? You do realize as a man that fantasizing and talking about other men nutting on your girlfriend's face is not normal and is really fucking weird. And not to mention cringe. And I see this everywhere. I see this all the time. If you go to the gym, this kind of content will start getting recommended to you, and it's concerning. There are many types of cornball content, but there are a few specific reasons that they really get on my nerves. Number one, they're insanely repetitive and predictable. Like, bro, we understand your girlfriend left you, and now you just hit the gym and do nothing else with your life. And now you can't talk to women. I guess going to the gym and not being able to talk to women just go hand in hand now, it seems to be. Number two, kind of what I touched upon at the beginning of the video, why is it so cuck-like? When I see these videos, it's like I'm in the corner of the room jacking. It's really disturbing. Why is it now in gym culture to constantly think about your crush or your girlfriend getting fucked by other people? How did that develop into being a thing? It's gonna make you like feel weird and possibly insecure about your girlfriend, and you know, you keep seeing this stuff, eventually it makes its way into your head. But the reason these guys are making these videos is because one, that's probably why their girlfriend left them, is because they're so fucking weird and insecure. And two, this is why they're gonna stay single, because they're gonna keep making these videos and get this false perception of women that's just not really grounded in reality. Because how would they know? They don't talk to them. Number three, it is completely unnecessary the amount of toxicity that's in a lot of gym content. There's all this stuff like, if your boyfriend can't bench 2 plates, that's not your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend. Sorry for just starting at 14, man.
I benched 214.
You said you benched 60 in 2024 in the last video.
What if I just started going to the gym? What if I had some injury? Doesn't mean this is someone's girlfriend because they cannot bench 2 plates yet. The gym is simply a path. You don't start being able to bench 2 plates, you work your way up and eventually you get to that point. But just because you're not at that point yet, or maybe it's not even in your goal range, maybe you want to focus more on calisthenics or flexibility or sports, benching 2 plates might not even be in your itinerary. Not to mention, you can't post a single progress check on Instagram without a million dudes in the comments being like, bro trained till mild discomfort, bro went in and breathed gym air.
Achievable in 1 year. I achieved this build at 6 months of training. I achieved this in 2 weeks, broski.
2 years, I look like that when I just started.
The interesting thing about those kind of comments, which you will see under any video, no matter how good the physique is, and the interesting thing is that we don't know what these guys look like behind their profile picture. Behind that blank profile picture could very well be Peter Griffin himself, hiding behind the keyboard. What about the mainstream influencers? These guys are a mixed bag. You got respectable, honorable men like Noel Diesel who are very honest about their use, their steroid use, and how they eat and what they do with their lives. And then you got men like Togi and Shans who just rip their vapes in the gym while they gamble their lives away and overdose on meth-laced Adderall while making videos about said gambling and ripping vapes. Now, those guys are actually extremely entertaining in my opinion. But if we idolize these figures, how does that affect the gym culture itself? You have a guy like Alex Eubank getting so overwhelmed and so hated on by the online fitness community that he actually switched to taking steroids just a few months ago because he could not handle being natural in this world full of unnatural pressures. So is there a good side of fitness content? Is any of this good, or am I just a piece of shit negative Nelly? Look at honest and respectable figures for the most part, such as Dr. Mike, Jeff Nippard, who don't feed into toxic competition and hate, and who instead focus more on lifting itself rather than unnecessary social expectations and toxic competitions outside of lifting. If you want to be hateful, and you just want to hate on everyone, go ahead, be my guest. Just know that you're the reason that big fat Jimmy going to the gym, he has some pounds to lose because he wants to get fit, he sees you standing in the corner, you know, death staring him. And now Fat Jimmy remains Fat Jimmy, and he never fucking goes to the gym again. And that's your fucking fault. He then continues playing World of Tanks while getting more morbidly obese. And then his children will follow in those footsteps, and you have now created multiple generations of severely unfit individuals. A generation of young men who are being raised on social media to believe that this is gym culture is not only extremely bad for me, because now I am completely associated with all of this as my personality, but is also damaging to the individuals consuming the content themselves, becoming like the content they consume, and their thinking being distorted by insecurity, competition, and hate. And outright corny. I haven't even talked about how corny all of this shit is. It's corny. It's cornball shit. It's disgusting. Like, bro, I can't deal with the fucking Indian funk edits every 5 seconds. You're not tough, bro. You're gonna die at 20 years old by all the SARMs and steroids you're taking, and your balls are the size of fucking atoms. I swear to God. Why do people idolize these guys? All I have to say is that don't be a cornball. Know that what you see online is not, in fact, reality. And then you should be good, right? Possibly. Comment down below what you think about these weird niche communities that are slowly developing like little virus organisms that have to do with the gym. Please let me know in the comments.